This one is for the guys who love to say nice guys finish last. Cry me a river. If you're one of those guys that says, I tried treating girls respectfully and I tried being nice to them and it didn't get me any girls, like it didn't get me a girlfriend, okay? So it was fake. It was an act. You're saying you just did it to get girls and when it didn't work, you stopped? We don't want a nice guy.
What's good, guys? It's your boy Josten J coming to you another video. Let's cook, boys. Let's cook. All right, 7 things nice guys say that turn women off. All right, all of these things, no matter what order they're in, if you find yourself saying this to women too soon, or you're just saying these things and you really believe these things with a woman that you just met and you want things to go well, that's going to be the reason why you're pushing this energy. You're going to notice that women don't like this. Now, there's going to be guys that think, well, women do like that energy from men that they're actually attracted to. And that could be true, but you shouldn't be saying all of this stuff. You should be a guy that she's trying to get with. You guys are trying to get with each other. You need to say things and see if women are saying things back that lets you know that they see you the exact same way that you see yourself. But when you're just pushing all of this mushy energy, it's going to turn women off. So with that being said, let's get straight into the video. Number 1, you make me nervous. When you say these words to a woman, when you first interact with her, that lets her know she's got you right where she doesn't even necessarily want you. You're just happy to be there. She's not reciprocating any type of energy back with you, okay? You make me nervous. You don't want to say this to a woman. A woman wants to be nervous in your presence. When a woman is in front of a masculine dude, he's confident, he's funny, he's a good time. He's not putting too much on it. He sees that she's attracted to him. He's leading the dance. There's no need for him to be nervous. Even if you are nervous, you don't need to say that you're nervous. And I'll give you guys a break. If you did say this, this would have to be in a joking manner. But when dudes say this shit, it's because they really mean it. And they're hoping that the woman will take the lead and be like, oh no, it's okay, calm down, like I'm nervous too. You always want to feel out to see if a woman is actually interested in you. When you play this, oh, I'm nervous around you game, what's gonna happen is she's gonna look at you and think, well, there's no reason to like this guy because he likes me so much. Number 2, you're the perfect woman for me. I can totally see myself with you. Guys are gonna say this all the time on dating apps. All the time. I know this because women have showed me inside their apps, okay? You need to understand this. Don't say that to women. It's very unattractive. I can see myself with you. It's creep-like behavior. That's how it comes off to women because it's like, you don't even know me. How could you be so sure and be all in on me, but you don't even know me? See, this is why women are easily able to play in men's faces and easily able to play with a man's emotions, because a man comes in and he's like, you know, I'm all about you. I'm trying to tell you I don't have any other girls, all this stuff. And it's kind of like, ugh, to women, because they want a guy that's worth fighting for. They want a guy that they can say, you know, I beat out all these other girls for this guy, because I could just tell that other girls want him by the way he acts around me, by the way he moves, by the way he speaks. When you tell a woman, right, you're the perfect woman, that just tells her that you have not interacted or been sexual or been in a relationship with multiple women, because how can you just be so quick to decide this? You don't even know her. So that's why it comes off as creepy. A lot of guys have a hard time with this when they're playing this nice guy role, because they're like, why doesn't she see that I'm trying to be the best? Why doesn't she see that I'm her best option? The reason why she doesn't see that you're her best option, or what you think that you're her best option, she doesn't see it because at the end of the day, that doesn't show that you're the best option by making her seem like she's the best thing since sliced bread. No, all that's doing is putting her up on a pedestal, and she's actually following your logic. So when women start playing games, men think they're being blindsided, but you're not. She's just following your logic. Number 3, I can't believe you're talking to me. Bro, do not say this to women. I can't believe you're talking to me right now. I'm so lucky to be talking to you. Don't say any of these words, because women are going to look at that and be like, what the hell? Why do men want to follow in the footsteps of other simps? See, when a dude thinks that he has to beat out other guys, this is when he's going to start this showering and parading her with all these compliments and saying all this nonsense. That's not going to help you beat out other guys. If you're a nice guy or a former nice guy, get in the comments, please, because we need to address this. I can't believe you're talking to me. That just signals off to her, I shouldn't even be talking to you then. Because if it's that big of a deal, I shouldn't be talking to you. It makes no sense for me to talk to you. I want to talk to somebody of value. I want to talk to somebody who thinks, you know what? I'm a challenge. I'm not going to be caught so easily. So there's this tit for tat. There's this chase. That's what women crave. Not even in the immature way. That's why women want dudes that are better than them, so they can compete. What you have to understand is, if you're great at talking to people, you're funny, you're a cool dude. This is why I always tell you, this is just how you're supposed to be. Because people are going to naturally attract to you. But when you're not that, it doesn't make any sense to talk to you. You understand? So when you're doing this, a woman's looking at you like, okay, he's a dented can, so I can get this for cheap. I'm not going to have to pay full price for this. And I know this. So now that I know this, I'll just put him back on the clearance rack. I'll just put him back on the shelf. I'm not really interested anymore. You have to remember, you're like a walking billboard. Now, what do you scream to a woman? I'm sexy and I'm confident. I like you and I want you. We can do this the easy way or the hard way. Which way you want to do this, girl? Or are you like, please pick me? Please, my future depends on it. I cannot even believe that you're sitting in front of me right now. You take a woman out on a date. You might pick her up from the date. Open the doors. Be a gentleman, right? Ask her what she wants on the radio on the drive there. You get there. You have a good time. You order the things. You pay for the date. And then you're telling this chick on the date, I can't believe you're here with me right now. Motherfucker, you're paying for everything. You're doing everything. She should be lucky that she's in front of you. See how that works? Number 4, asking if she likes you. When you ask a woman if she likes you, you're worried too much about what she thinks of you. You should never be worried about what she thinks of you, because her actions will tell you what she actually thinks of you. Understand? Women have no problem being vocal about what they think about you. You don't have to search for it. When you do that, you're searching for validation. When you do that, you want to play it safe. You want to know that she likes you so you can continue on. But here's the thing. When you ask this question, a woman knows where you stand, so she can lie to you, not even lose an ounce of sleep over it, and you'll keep trying to get at her. This is what happens too. Dudes get confused when they're getting led towards the friend zone. So they'll be like, hey, do you like me? Because I'm just trying to make sure because you're acting weird. Then a woman's like, no, everything's cool. You keep going along, but you notice that she's putting you in the friend zone. You notice that she's creating distance in between you. But because you're paying attention to what she says and not the actions, you ask the question, you get a response, and then you think everything is good. So it makes no difference whether she says, yes, I like you, or no, I don't like you, because her actions will prove whether or not she's actually interested in you. Number 5, I want to be the only one. Bro, a woman should be saying this to you. You should not be saying this to a woman ever. I want to be the only one. You are the one. You are the one. Women are a bunch of the ones. You're the one. Don't ever look at a woman and tell you that you're the only one. It's a lie. When you first meet a woman, she's talking to other dudes. When you first interact with a woman, she has other dudes in her orbit. Maybe guys that she doesn't want, but plenty of options there. You cannot feel insecure about that. You have to know that you're going to beat out any option that she has because you're a dope ass dude and you're looking for a woman that sees you the way you see yourself. And if she sees you the way you see yourself, then it's going to go good. Everything's going to be fine. You're actually going to get the girl that you want to get with. But this is the thing that most men overlook. I want to be the only one is creepy behavior to women, because it signals off that even if it doesn't seem this way, he's going to try to lock me down. I shouldn't sleep with him, because if I sleep with him, he's going to be all up my ass, and I don't want that. So when you're saying these things, I want to be the only one, that doesn't show a woman that she should be trying to be the only one for you. You understand how that works? In these dating dynamics, you're not going to understand this because you're so focused on getting with her. Fall back, ease off that nice guy stuff, and just recognize that a woman should want you a little bit, if not by a little bit, more than you want her for things to work out. The reason why things fizzle out is because women say, you know what, this is a one-sided deal. I don't want this. If this guy wants me so bad, other people don't want him. They're already wanted by other people. So that's why they want guys that are wanted by other people. Number 6, I'm going to get addicted to you. Do not say this. Do not say, I'm going to get addicted to you. You know what? If you were to say that, It would actually come after you had sex with a woman. But it's still not in your favor to say it. She needs to be addicted to you. When you pick up on patterns, right? Let's talk about patterns real quick. When you deal with women and you see the response that you get from women after you get sexual with them, you're never going to say anything like this to a woman. Because you're going to understand that you're good at sex. You're going to understand that you know how to tap into a woman's emotions. You're going to understand that you have inside jokes with women. You're going to understand that women adopt your personality and they start acting like you within the first month or two. So there's no reason to ever say that when you have a pattern, a consistent pattern of women trying to be just like you. When a woman's trying to be like you, she's influenced by you, which means she's slowly starting to get addicted to you. Think about it. You don't get addicted to a song that you're like, I don't like it. You hear the song a couple times, you start saying the words to the song. You start adopting the phrases in the song. You start humming the beat. Because slowly over time, you're like, yo, this thing had some value in it. Now I like this song. Same thing with women. They take on certain personality traits that you have. They take on your inside jokes. Sexually, once you knock it out of the park, women are like, I want this experience with this guy because I can't find this with most guys. But when you're telling a woman, oh, I'm going to get addicted to you. If you get addicted to her, you're going to need her as a fix. And women are like, that's unattractive. Number 7, let's close the video out with this one. I'm nothing without you. Now, I see comments all the time. Divorced men, men who have just been broken up with, men that are far removed from a breakup, and it still haunts them. How they were able to let themselves be attached to somebody and their actual identity was attached to somebody. And the moment that went away, it felt like the world was crumbling around them. And you know why that is? Is because you really meant those words, but they should have never been said in the first place. I can't live without you. Well, you actually can. You're going to eat. You're going to breathe. You're going to sleep. You're going to walk. You're going to drive. You're going to buy things. You're going to pay rent. You're going to do all that stuff, whether she's here or not. So it's a lie. Nice guy behavior. I can't live without you, or I won't live without you. That's another one that's completely detrimental to your mentality. You should never say that you won't live without a woman, because you know what that signals? A woman has the ultimate power to break you as a man. Typical nice guy stuff. And this is why nice guys get so upset when they get dropped on their head, because they were expecting that to work, to keep that woman there beside them. That's not how that works. Women have options. Women have choices to make, but you cannot force them into submission. When nice guys are saying all of this creepy stuff, it's to force women into submission in some ways. See, you would think, no, I'm just trying to help influence her to make the right decision. No, you're trying to strong arm her. Because if not, you would be cool. You would let everything run its course. So if you're a nice guy right now, or a former nice guy, get in the comment section, leave comments, and add on to it. If there's anything I missed, I would love to hear the feedback. But one thing I want guys to take away from this video, no matter how nice you are to a woman, either she's sexually attracted to you or she's not. Either she likes your mind, she likes the thoughts that you have, she likes spending time with you, she thinks you're funny, she thinks you're dope. It's either that or it's nothing. You cannot do all of these things, right, to put yourself in a better light with a woman, because a woman would rather a guy that's authentic, that's straight in his authenticity, right? And he's not trying to be something he's not, rather than a guy that's trying to be the perfect guy for her. Because guess what happens to the perfect guys anyway? They get dropped on their face. So this was 7 things that nice guys say that turn women off. Hope you guys got a lot out of it. It's your boy Josten J. Get with you boys in the next video. Like, comment, subscribe. Let's go, boys. Let's go.